Let's take a look. Speaking of TERF brain, Chaya Raichik, oops, I doxed her, of Libs of fucking TikTok. Chaya Raichik of Libs of TikTok lost her Facebook account. Why did she lose her Facebook account? Because Boston Children's Hospital patients and providers have found themselves the targets of violent threats following a campaign of disinformation on Twitter, driven in large part by Chaya Raichik, who operates the social media account Libs of TikTok. After news broke of the threats against the hospital, Raichik and other anti-LGBTQ provocateurs doubled down on their harassment while expanding their campaign to include other hospitals providing gender-affirming care. These motherfuckers need to go to jail, okay? They need to go under the jail. What a fucking ridiculous situation that we're in, where they're like, it's not enough that the federal government is doing, or not the federal government, but at least like state governments are doing everything they can to fucking kill trans people and make sure that they can't transition, make sure that they're driven to the point of suicide, okay? But we have to take matters into our own hands. We have to engage in doxing efforts. We have to engage in like these fucking psychotic campaigns. And honestly, like, you do that, you go to jail. Like, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? It's just, why? Why are these people breathing the free man's air? Okay? One of my friends works there, and she's been getting death threats on her personal Instagram. It is fucking insane. Okay? Wait, is Chaya a lib? No, Libs of TikTok is a right-wing account. Okay? Raichik made nearly identical posts tagging Boston Children's Hospital on Facebook, which reportedly banned Libs of TikTok yesterday, but apparently she got her account back. Boston Children's Hospital says that toddlers can know they are transgender. Some signs are refusing a haircut or playing the opposite gender toys. Boston Children's Hospital is now offering gender-affirming hysterectomies for young girls. It gets much worse. It's a post-millennial article as well. And the NGO's operation, which reportedly banned Libs of TikTok yesterday, but Raichik still remains active on Twitter, Raichik's biggest platform. Raichik has targeted multiple other hospitals and medical providers, leading to harassment and violent threats from her followers, which include more than 1 million Twitter users. On August 9th, anti-trans activist Chris Elston, best known for traveling across Canada, harassing hospitals and their staff over gender-affirming policies for trans youth, tweeted out a video from Boston Children's Hospital to falsely claim it was performing hysterectomies and genital surgeries on minors. The targeting of Boston Children's Hospital escalated when Raichik shared the video with her 1.3 million Twitter followers, tagging the hospital and making the same false claims about it, supposedly now offering gender-affirming hysterectomies for young people. In reality, as noted by PolitiFact and later confirmed by the hospital, patients must be 18 or older to have a letter from a medical doctor stating they have a persistent, well-documented gender dysphoria in order to qualify for the procedure. Okay? You have to be over 18. You can't get a gender hysterectomy under the age of 18. And even then, it's not that easy. This is Alex Jones shit. Yes, it's even worse than Alex Jones shit, because Alex Jones was not even directly saying, go after these fucking people. I mean, he kind of was. But this is like directly targeting the hospital and its staff. Their source for these claims is their mental illness? Yeah, literally. Here's the Boston Children's Hospital's official statement. In response to the commentary last week that our critical gender multi-specialty service program, Boston Children's Hospital has been the target of a large volume of hostile internet activity, phone calls, and harassing emails, including threats of violence towards our clinicians and staff. We are deeply concerned by these attacks on our clinicians and staff, fueled by misinformation and a lack of understanding and respect for our transgender community. The article and the online attention that followed was based on the incorrect statement that Boston Children performs hysterectomies on minors in connection with transgender care. For hysterectomies performed as a part of gender-affirming care, Boston Children's requires the patient to be capable of consenting for themselves. Age 18 is used to reflect the standard age of the majority for medical decision-making. Boston Children's does not and will not perform a hysterectomy as a part of gender-affirming care on a patient under the age of 18. We condemn these attacks in the strongest possible terms, and we reject the false narrative upon which they are based. We are working with law enforcement to protect our clinicians, staff, patients, families, and the broader Boston Children's community and hold the offenders accountable. We will continue to take all appropriate measures to protect our people. Boston Children's is proud to be the home to the first pediatric and adolescent transgender health program in the United States. Boston Children's Hospital is ranked best in the U.S. 9 years in a row. Libs of TikTok going at BCH is right on point for the brand. Bad faith, misinformation at best, just pure ignorance, and also malicious and also demonic, okay? What a fucking demon. What a scourge.